button here. So, okay. Okie dokie. Right. Okay. I have a button here. High quality. So, if I have a okay. I have a button here. Yeah, my face is kind of weird. Okay. I have a button, but it works. Okay. Okay. Great. Now what I need to do, I don't know why it's loading. It has the loading icon, but it doesn't affect me because I know it's working. My okay, let me see if I can hear myself. Hello. Okay, let me see if I can hear myself. Yeah, I'm low. Wait. Maybe if I do this. Maybe if I do this. Hello. Okay. Can I hear myself? Yeah, I'm low. Testing. Maybe if I do this. Testing, testing, testing. Hello. Hey, Miguel. Okay. Can I hear myself? Oh, perfect, yeah, perfect. I'm just adjusting the microphone volume so it can get higher a bit. And I'm fixing. This is my first live stream in a while, so I'm can I hear myself? Configurations as we go. Perfect. I'm just adjusting the microphone volume so it can get higher a bit. And I'm fixing. This is my first live stream in a while, so I'm can I hear myself? Configurations as we go. Perfect. And sorry for the noise. Yeah. Okay, I think now it works. I just need some other configurations. Let me see if I can get it, because this is not easy actually. I need to go to the configurations, preferences, okay, transmission, okay, export, yeah, the bit rate is low. I need to increase this for the recommendations, for the YouTube recommendations. Okay. Yeah, I think it improved. Maybe I will need to turn off and turn on again the stream, but besides that, everything will be good to go, because I was, or maybe not. I think it's automatic, but I'm not sure about it. Yeah. Perfect, I think, because I increased the bitrate. Yeah, I increased the bitrate. I don't know if I'm using Wi-Fi. Maybe I am. Yeah. No problem. Okay, let's go. Let me remove this. Okay. Been a long time since like a week or so, since I've been using this. So let's see. UI. So first of all, let's test. If you have any questions, like this stream will be around Chase Me to the Moon, me developing. I'll start doing this often, because I really want to have some aspect to connect, not aspect, but have something to connect with the community. And I think doing a live stream and communicating with everyone is the best approach. That's my opinion. And I will be we will be going through everything. Yeah, the UI is not opening automatically. Okay, so let me see if the noise, yeah, because it's windy, that's why I will lower myself so you guys don't hear anything. Yeah, I think this way my voice will be like in target, and the volume will be just right, hopefully. Yeah, so what I will do, okay, it's not opening the UI. I'll open by end main menu, because I was testing a new UI. Maybe this is the reason. Main menu, single player, main menu. Yeah. So yeah, this is the new UI that I was building. It's like a Mickey Mouse type of UI, and I will show you the older UI. Yeah, the older UI works. This is development. If you noticed, if you play the game, you notice that I moved. Let me put this bigger. Okay, sorry. With the cursor, that way it freaks me out because I can't see. Okay, so fit to screen, perfect. So as you can see, I changed this, the icons to the top as well. This icon will disappear. It only appears if you have something selected. And everything will be changed to icons instead of using text to describe actions. I think it's more intuitive to use icons to represent actions, so it doesn't require for me to create specific things for languages. I know that I will need it, but for now, simplifying the work that needs to be done in terms of UI complexity, I think it's the best approach to take, by reducing the overhead work of translations and everything. So yeah, that's why we are having the change to the new UI refactor. So yeah, as you can see, like the buttons represent different types of actions. I know this is not centered. It's tilting me, by the way. I don't know why it's not centered. Or I don't know what is not centered. I think it's either this or this. But one of them is not centered and is tilting me. So let's fix that. Yeah. It's the V2. Okay, let's go play button. The play button position is 0. So at the top is where the buttons are wrong. So let me see. Yeah, it's not centered. So overlay, medal and coins. This is centered, but this is not. This is x minus and x plus, but it's not centered, right? Let me see. Maybe it's the main menu that is freaked out. Yeah, the size of the main menu, the size of the overlay. Interesting. UI, no, it doesn't change in terms of aspect, but the main thing is this. So what I can do to try to see if it's aligned is, okay, yeah, it is aligned. It is. this is minus something plus something, so it's a line. But in terms of UI, it's freaking me out, because if you see in full screen, it doesn't seem to be aligned. But I think that will be fixed later down the line. Let's see, credits, it's workshops, it doesn't have anything. What we will do today, game overlay, options, and back. Okay. I know it doesn't have the icons, but what do I... I'll just add some text to differentiate between the types of actions, basically. It can't be black text, it needs to be centered and auto size, so, and 0 0, so it maxes out the space in the button. Basically this will be changed to letters. Okay, 0 0 0 0, yeah, 0 0 0 0. Single player 1, multiplayer 2. This is the play button. Yeah, basically what happens is you'll have the play button, you press, it opens these two buttons, and for closing it, you press again. So I think let's add some... I should share the stream. I should have shared the stream on the Crazy Text Studio. Let me see if I get... Yeah, I get the link. 1 second. This is yeah, it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so it's gonna be fine. Okay, so let me write down stuff. Yeah, I use pen and paper to do stuff because it's the best way to get organized. Okay, let me share this on... Okay, let me share this on Telegram, on the announcements channel, because we do have an announcement channel. Okay. Okay, let me share it on Discord as well, because we are famous. Just kidding. And tag everyone, because everyone should know that we are live. Okay, let's go. Okay. So first thing, let's create a script to handle the UI. Oh, and if you have questions, yeah, just drop them, and I will answer you. Let me see. Yeah, okay. If you have any questions, tell me, and I will answer you, as you expect, because I'm a good citizen. Okay. UI main menu. I think I can duplicate the actions actually on the single player menu. This shouldn't be the single player UI manager, but actually there should be the main menu on itself, not like single player. The main menu should be its own thing. So let's separate that. Okay, open up. Okay, it was loading. Close this one. Yeah, the bit rate, it's fine. I don't know the bit rate that it should be. The default, not the default, but the required one for YouTube. It says here that I may have some issues because of the bitrate. Oh, actually the bitrate is quite high. I didn't know that. No problem. So, okay. Let me close everything. And let's create like a UI main menu manager. Let's add a new class, Unity, oh, not Unity shader, sorry. Add Unity script, UI main menu manager. Yeah, it should be separated, honestly, because if we are doing a separation of concerns, everything should be separated, so it will be developed properly. So if you need to change something, you just change that thing and not the entire system. And in terms of boilerplate and stuff like that, it removes that boilerplate that it might create. So yeah, I think I created in the multiplayer part, but I will change it to the actual global UI. Yeah, because it should be a global. It shouldn't be related to like single player or multiplayer. So let's do this. In terms of, I'm gonna copy this class over because it has a lot of functionality that we want on the main menu. For example, the exit game. Since we are talking about a mobile game, and I thought about that recently, is that I don't think that any mobile game actually has an exit button. An exit button that I remember. I play like Minecraft, I played a lot of games like Brawl Stars and League of Legends. They don't have an exit button because you can just open up the service. It's not the services view, but the applications view that shows you all of your opened applications, and you just throw it into the bin. So I think every application right now, since at least that's my take on it, they don't actually have implemented an exit unless they need some type of documentation, not documentation, but in terms of users things to collect some data. So we don't need that. So yeah, what we are going to do is change this to this. We will need the main menu UI, of course, and main menu panels. Credits UI, yes, we will need it. Shop UI, yes. Play select, I think I will change this name. And autoplay UI, yeah, I will add a specific button like a question mark icon to access it. I will add a specific question mark icon to show that. The ship select UI, honestly, if it's a UI main menu manager, it's specifically for the main menu. So we can remove this. We don't need that. We just need like credits and shop. And the autoplay, of course, and the play buttons. So yeah, I think I need to add this. The namespace is wrong. It should be global. It should be chase me to the moon scripts global. It should be global. Chase me to the moon global and UI. Yeah, it's correct. Now I can import the button, no problem. It's Unity. So yeah, basically, I'll be guiding myself. These two functions, what they do is when this object is turned on, is enabled, these two functions will register like an event, and when these two methods are called, no, sorry, when the on back button pressed is invoked, what this class will do is, okay, this button was pressed, I need to call this function, and it will call that function that's down here. Yeah, and it has some custom logic to handle it. Credit buttons, autoplay button, shop button, show main menu, all UI. Okay, and chip select UI. Since I don't have that, game overlay UI, I don't also have that, so it's fine this way. I'll change the on play button as well. Okay, and I will add some all UI just to keep the code clean. Sometimes I like to add comments to the code that I do to keep it like, if I come back to the code in the future, I know what the function does. I know I keep it simple. I know the name is sometimes self-explanatory, but yeah, sometimes giving some type of context to what that thing does, it's actually beneficial. So, okay, let me see what's, yeah, don't need that, and I don't need that either. Debug here on game UI, I don't need that. On ship select UI, I don't need that. And I don't need that on single player button, on multiplayer button. Okay. On play button, on play button, on back. So what will happen, this was the old logic. Basically on play button, I'll create a public void toggle on toggle play button. This was the logic for the old version. The new version, the logic is basically, if you press the button, it will trigger and show the other ones, and if you trigger again, it will close them. But we will also need to change either the text or the image to something that represents an exit functionality. So how can we do that? First, we'll get the component, and we will not get the image, but we'll get component in children, and we'll do tmp underscore text to get the text, and then we'll change it not to play. I'll use P and X to represent play or exit. So in this case, it depends on the state. So we'll need to create a variable for the play button state. So let me do header play buttons, and I will do private bool play. Is play button selected? Oh, perfect. I like Copilot. It's a great help, by the way. So it will change the state. The first state will be, as you imagine, false. I know this is default behavior, but I like it this way. I like to put things, and I think if it's a private, you need something like that in terms of, yeah, in terms of naming, because it's a private variable. If you are using C# ways of coding, it should start with an underscore if it's a private variable. So yeah. So first, when it triggers, it will change the, if it's a boolean, it will, if it's true, it will go to false, and if it's false, it will go to true. So what we will do, we could use a ternary operator. Okay, yeah, basically it's not a check mark, but it's a P. But yeah, the logic, it's this one. We could simplify it. We could simplify it in a way that will be, and that's the preferred solution for me, actually. It's, if it's true, it will be P, else it will be X. I like ternary operators because it simplifies, see, like 6 lines of code to 1. Way easier. Basically it's condition, and true or false. If it's true, it goes here. If it's false, it goes here. Yeah. So next thing, now I have the changing text. I can show you working, maybe. And the other thing that we need to do is show or hide the other buttons. So what I will do is, come on, I could do it in a ternary way, and I will do it in a ternary way. So it will be play button panel. I think they are inside of a panel. Let me check. Actually, no, they are not inside of a panel. No problem. I'll create one. UI panel. Oh, sorry. UI panel. It will be full screen buttons. So remove image because you don't need it. It's just a panel to hold information. See, it's just for references. Where did I put it? Yeah, it's not a button, it's a panel. Play button panel. Play buttons. Yeah, it's better this way. Remove. Now what we will do is basically move this to inside. They don't need to change the position because they are using like a global, not a global, but the reference position, so they scale accordingly to the UI. So if I change the UI, like the scale, let's say if I change to a mobile device, it will work in terms of mobile devices, because depending on the mobile device, it changes, right? The scale. Okay. Next thing, I have the buttons. What I need is main menu, UI main menu manager. Yeah, I should put it in here. Not in here, but let me add the empty object. Main menu manager. UI main menu manager. Okay. Let me remove it from here. Where it went. Okay. Now what we can do is open open the single player. That should be separated, but let's say it's in a single player. Now the main menu should go here, and let's fix that. What I need is the main menu. main menu panel, like the buttons. Yeah. Credits UI. Now let's go to the credits UI. Autoplay UI. Shop UI. Yeah. And I think, I don't know why it hasn't updated the script, because I have it an header to the buttons. Let's see if it's throwing any error. See, okay. Okay, it's recompiling now. Maybe it's because of the not serializable property. Okay. I think it's read only. Is read only this way? No, because I can trigger it. I will use Siren next because I have the plugin. Read only. Other inspector. Perfect. So I can't click it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Now, in terms of logic, I think we have at least the main functionality. What I will do is the play buttons panel. Play buttons panel is here. The play button select, it's this one. And I don't know what's the play button big. Okay, I'll remove this. What does... Okay, remove it. Remove it. Remove it. Remove it. Okay. And play buttons panel. Set active. If it's false, it will go to true, so it will show. If it's true, it will go to false, so it will hide. Perfect. Yeah. So in here, what we'll do is we remove this, we'll add this. It will use the main menu manager. It will go to the function, and we'll go to toggle play button. I will also add these two. Add the same menu. Now UI, single player, and multiplayer. Multiplayer, but yeah. Okay, so now if we go to this, let's see what the initialization does. Hide all UI. It will subscribe to the methods. Show main menu. Show main menu has all, play button back. Yeah. I think it should be good. Let's see. Supposedly it should work. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the simulation. Okay. Yeah, nice. still an issue. Let me put the simulator here so we can debug it properly. Basically what happens is if we start the UI and we press the play button, I think let me do that again. It starts with an X over with a P. It starts with a P, and if I press, since it's false, it will go to true. So it's false. Yeah, okay, it's okay if I do it this way. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I know I should have put it some type of background music or something. I don't know, maybe to give some ambience. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. This is okay. Let's see if you guys can hear. Yeah. It's just a background. It's a lot of noise here. So yeah, I think I will add it. Just to give some type of ambience. Okay. Let's go. So, on play button. Let me think of the logic. Okay, I think this is correct right now. But what happens is basically I do have this SP UI manager, and also once I toggle the any play button, I think I should open up the rewind button basically, because it's not opening up. It's not opening it up automatically. Maybe I add some type of logic in here that will handle that, but I don't think so. Let me get let me see if I have any type of logic that will. Yeah, it's basically this one that will only appear on these two functions. So yeah. also on enable, on disable. I need to go to the UI manager. For example, in here, it's not mentioning my main menu handler, so I need main menu UI manager. Main menu UI. Yeah. So where I have this single player item, player. I need to go to the global, not on single player, but on start, on the global UI manager. What needs to happen is update everything, either everything, by the way, set active as false. They should be not active. They should be disabled and only enabled. See, on single player, I think I will change it to. It could be single player UI as well, but I need the main menu UI. Because the main menu UI, it's the one that actually is controlling right now. So once this is done, on enable and on disable, it will not only on the awake, but on enable it will hide everything. On enable, yeah, hide everything, and on disable it will hide everything as well. And then the start method should actually hide and show only if it's enabled, so it will automatically enable the main menu. I think this is the best option. Yeah. So let's see the logic in action. I think I need to add the UI reference here. Yeah, exactly. Single player UI, and where's the logic? This is only controlling this and not controlling the actual UI manager. So maybe, yeah. Let me see, where are these instances being used on scene controller? I don't like it. On single player. Okay, I'll let it be, whatever, right now. Because the single player, the single player will trigger the main menu. Yeah, exactly. So it supposedly will work. I'm just running the UI, so forget it. But throws an error. 87. Yeah, exactly. It's not loading everything, so let's wait. Nice. So if I press and come back, it should have resetted a state. Like this. Okay. I'll create a function that will be void reset main menu. Sorry. And what we'll do is play button selected. We'll go to false. not the image. I don't care about the image. I care about this and this. And we will hide everything, and we will show the main menu, and we'll also hide global UI manager, hide, sorry, it's not hide, I know that I have a function for that. It's show back button. Okay, it's instance. Yeah, I need to access the instance and hide back button. Supposedly, if I put this here, it will look amazing because it will reset every time you enter this this state. I think this is the best option. Yeah, coding UI sometimes it's boring, but it needs to be done. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I like it. It goes exactly where it should go. Let's see. Okay, let's test. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's test the game core loop. I will try to lose fast. Okay. Come on. I think I need to change like the behavior between when you are hit by an asteroid, because it slows you down like for a long time. Oh, perfect, it's working. I like it. It resetted the main menu state, which is perfect. Okay. Second player. Yeah, the game, the multiplayer part of the game. If you have an iPhone, you can play it. It's kind of outdated, but you'll understand what I mean. This UI needs changing. I still haven't figured out a way to actually show all of the data in a pleasant way, because it's quite difficult to. I don't want to present a lot of data, but I want to present some data. Let me see what I can do. Maybe create a yeah, I'll use Krita, whatever. I was thinking of what application will I use to basically show you what I mean by the UI that I want to create. So let me put like black. I don't use paint. Okay. So yeah, it's too big. Okay. Perfect. So what I mean by that is, let's say that I have a phone, right? I need a way to display the room name. I was thinking up here at the top, but since at the top right now we have like our coins and our trophies, yeah, our options here. So the rocket ship here, right? I think it could be made less, like it's too big in my opinion, but whatever. For now, it will fit. Now the room details should go, in my opinion, should go in here, right? I added like a specific thing that if you have someone selected, I don't know if I will put like the people selected in a list like I have right now, like here, or maybe I'll do something like this, like room details, but I don't like it. It's too static. The people here, it's too static as well, because it kind of needs to be a list, because I didn't limit the number of people that should be eligible to play in a room. So yeah, I think you can play up to 8 people. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Maybe I'll do something like a left side people, like and show some details here. Yeah, maybe that's the best thing. Something like this. Okay, let's clean up. Let's clean up. Where's the? How can I delete? See, it's been a long time since I use this tool. Okay, so let's see if I do something like this. We'll put a user, split, details. Okay, that's something I can work with. Now room details, the room name should be at the top, but we need to consider the, like for example iPhone UI, it has an island that you need to start the room below that. So I will shorten this, put for example let me think, the map here, and room, sorry, gosh, oh gosh, what have I done? And like room details here, maybe, and I'll put like players, and like the call to action buttons will go here, and like don't know, play, and ready. I think actually that's something that I can work with. Like maybe this will change places, I don't know. But let me know your thoughts. Actually, that will be quite useful. Let me know your thoughts. And like here it will be like the room details, and maybe in bold or something here or here. I don't, sorry, or here. Let me put another color. Here or here. The room code. So it will be like visible, and the user will know what, if you create a private room, the user will know like the room code to send to their friends. Yeah, because the private mode, from what I know, you don't need to actually input a password, but I might be wrong. Let me see. Join room by code. Yeah, you just need to put the room code. Maybe you need to put a password, but from the tests that I have conducted, you'll just be able to put like the room code and it will be fine, honestly. Oh no, this is the lobby. This is the lobby. But for example, for the room, I'll show you. The room is, yeah, it's weird. I don't like it. It needs changing. It needs some changing. Like, yeah. I think I will try to do something like this because it will. The idea is to have more maps that will be like the admin will be selecting, and the people will put ready or not. Yeah, because the ready functionality already works. I can try to connect with my mobile devices. It's outdated, but it's outdated, but it will work just for showing off like the room. Did I create a private room? No. Yeah, it's showing. It's connecting. Maybe it's too outdated that it won't connect. Maybe I need to pay for it. Oh no, actually. Yeah. It was in an end loop. I don't know what happened. Let me try to like create a room. What? No way. I know what's happening. What? Let me get it. What? I never thought that will happen. Like if you have the same name, it can cause some issues, some misbehavioring, which is awesome. Oh, and by the way, yeah. I didn't know that, which is awesome to know. Maybe it could be the difference between the rooms. Yeah, it might be. Because I'm on a room right now. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so let's stop and let's create that UI really quick. Let's see. Okay, 15 minutes. I didn't put a timer, but let's try to put a timer actually. 15 minutes. Okay, it's running. Okay, let's hide it. Let's go. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna do it. The famous last words that everyone says before they screw up everything. Okay. Let's do something like not an empty object. Okay. Like a panel, a full grid panel that you don't need this, and let's say UI v1, and this is the version 1 that you'll need in here. Okay, now let's create a new panel. Let's remove this. Let's say UI v2 as well. Let's add this. So what we need is player list. Okay, let's have a player list. It will be a panel. Let's put it on the left side. It will be in the middle of screen, so it will be okay. player list. I think I have a like player list and then a list, player list. I think I will, yeah, the player list, yeah, it has a specific, yeah, player list. I'll do like how many with like 300, yeah, 350 by 500? No, it's too small. 800. 900, yeah. From the X position, I'll move like 64, just to give some padding to look amazing. Perfect. Yeah, okay. In this, I will also add a UI, another panel, because this actually will be the players list. This will be just the container, and this will be the list. The list needs to have a scroll rect and a mask. I know. Scroll rect and a mask, and also it will need not an horizontal but a vertical group. Basically, why a scroll rect? So you can scroll up and down. Yeah. Remove the horizontal. The content I will add, elastic, viewport, yeah, I will add it later. The padding, I like to have, I like always to have some type of padding, maybe either 16 and left and right 8, 16 as well. Upper left, no, upper center. I don't like to force expand the child's eighth. Okay. Okay, now this will be the content, right? Yeah, you don't select the content because only select the viewport. Yeah, nice. Can I add myself to the list? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Let me copy this one. Let me turn it on. So if I clone, yeah, I don't like it this way, so I need to UI. Sorry, prefab unpack completely, and let's do a width. It could be full width, so 300, 350. It can't be 350. I will do 320. 300. Okay, so it will center. In terms of 8, yeah, 150 it seems okay. So in here I'll do, instead of doing this, I'll do this and this. GX I will put 16 just to give some padding as well. For the player name, it's not full stretched, but it will be linked to that and to that, and the width will not be the full width. So maybe what I need to do is actually increase the width, so we will have space. Yeah, 500. Yeah, 450. Okay. Player name 200. This 400, so it will have space as well. 16, sorry, minus 16. so it has some padding. And I think I can show like the details of the user, like the trophies and the money that they have, maybe. Oh, sure, or just the trophies. Not sure. Yeah, I like it. I like this way. Maybe, or maybe the player name above, player name below. Let me see. 0. No, don't like it. Maybe I will, but yeah, for now I will add just some placeholders. For example, I will steal it from here. Player data, trophies, medal count. Yeah. UI, I will add it to a panel, so it will be user details panel, because this is not specific. And having like text, I don't like it. I think the best option actually is to trophies icon. So honestly, what I will do is UI image, and let's get like, this is the trophies, the medals. No, medal icon, it's not trophies. Okay, and I will add it. I will preserve aspect ratio so it looks amazing. Sorry, the 64 by 64, reduce 48 by 48. I know, maybe it will be yeah, it's too small. 64 by 64. The player name, in my opinion, needs to go right now needs to go to the bottom with some padding, of course. Maybe we will increase this in size. Let's do 200, not 200, to 180. Yeah, I like it. The profile picture will have like 16. Like it. User details. It will be something like 16 as well. I'll do it 200 by 100. Yeah, you don't need a lot of space actually. The count will be, I think for simplicity I'll do an horizontal layout grid, middle center, and don't force expand. The medal count will be, yeah, 100. Perfect. Another 50. Okay, 250. Yeah. I think this text type, I need to change it to, I know if I want to go to the more specific thing, I think it, but for now, just for show, not to show, sorry. It's not that I don't like it, it's because it could be improved, honestly. But I will put the player name above, not below. and I will add like a thing around it. So to have its own panel, player name panel. Someone is calling me. 1 second. I need to mute myself. Someone is calling. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah. So in this case, I'll need to move the player name above, right? Yeah. But the panel needs to be rounded. Yeah, I'll do something like this. It won't look great right now, but the width, yeah, and like I'll do 15. And I will move it. Okay, this will go inside of it, and this will go here. Okay, great. The player name will be, sorry, the player name will be full 00. player name will be full, and I think the player details will also have the image for okay, let me show you what I mean and what I'm trying to do. Okay, black. Let's do this. Oh, sorry. Let's do this. Hello. And what I want to do is basically something like this. I don't know, I like it. And then profile picture and user like details. Yeah, I think this is nice. How are you? Blade ball. This is the name, this is the details. Yeah, I like it actually. So let's do it. So I need to create a UI panel, and actually the bigger panel, it shouldn't have a panel, but then this needs to be a panel, and this the player name should be above, and then the player player details. Yeah, player details, and this should be like let's do 32, and actually the top, the player name will also have something like 8, sorry, -8. Okay, perfect. So this, if I want it to be perfect in place, it needs to be, I don't like to force expand, middle center, perfect. And then if it needs to come in front, player name, the player name should be in the center, and I need the player details to have some left pending, so I'll do 16 and right 16, or actually 0. I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it with I don't mind it. So what I need to do is basically the player name should come first, and I will need to put it in a like let's put a gray background just to pop, and let's see how it looks. Also the player details will be changed, but for now, like since the game is all in a purplish pink style, I'll keep the same style. I know this is for debugging. Yeah, something like that. I don't mind it. This is too big in my opinion, because this will have like the both coins and yeah, this is too big. Jesus, like it's almost the same size as the icon, but it's either the icon that is too small or the the numbers are too big. Yeah, I think the numbers are too big in my opinion. It shouldn't be auto-sized. I think it should be here. And 8, yeah. No. Yeah, this is too big for my liking. I'll put it to 64? No. Yeah. Because it's the actual size. Width will be 200. 180. No, 200, okay. And I'll put like 100. 96. Okay. Not middle center, but middle left. And I have some... Yeah, okay. Okay, this will be player list, player detail, panel, vertical. Because this needs to be converted to a prefab. And network UI. Sorry, network. Lobby. Yeah, it's here. Okay. So if I do something like this, just for us to test. Do you guys like it or not? Guys or gals? Like, it's not perfect, I know, but oh, and I need to add the players list title. This is just a list, and I will add the title. Smash Pro. Do you think? Do you like it more, like the players list? Players list title. I like it more now, honestly, but let me put in the middle. Let me change the font to childlike. Let me put like 64. Let me convert it to 500 to 120. Let's put in 0 and let's Let's 120 players. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like it. I just don't like the background. I think that will be changed, but for now I think it was a quite improvement in my opinion. Maybe this could be changed. For example, if I change the size, yeah, it didn't change. So, but if yeah, it should change right now. If I change the size, yeah, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, the player list, I like it. Now, what we will do. I know I put it like here, honestly. What will be the best options to put like the play in ready button? I think in the middle because it's... Yeah, the numbers are big. I know. The numbers are quite big. Let's see if I can change that. And it's like 36, so if I put like 16, it's too small for my liking. Yeah, it's unreadable. 24? Don't know. See, like, it's weird. Like 32, it's big. Like, it needs to be readable, but at the same time, it can't be big. Maybe, and the player name needs to be bigger. Yeah, the player name is 28, and I think I will bold it, and I'll put it the player name 36. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. And the medal count needs to be changed for sure. 28, sorry, 28, and not bold. And let's apply this to everything. Okay. And now one thing that I don't like is like it doesn't have a padding. It doesn't have a padding, so I'll do a padding because I like paddings. Disable wrapping. Maybe I'll do 2, 2, 2, and 2. No, 4 it's better. I don't like the ellipse. I'll do truncate. Yeah, so it will be bounded to the character. And now if I do 34, bold, no. Bold, I don't think like bold will was a good option, honestly. I think this is better. Yeah. It's still big and it's still not, it's meh. But for now it will work. Let's see the logic behind this. For example, the creation. The Realm UI is using the old version, and supposedly this only has a player details UI. Okay, let's already has that. Player name, player ready, okay, and player image. Okay, perfect. Nice. Supposedly it already has everything that it needs to populate that field. Okay. Realm UI. So instead of using like the player list, let's see if I have player details. Not the player details, it's like player list details UI prefab. So if I do this, oh sorry, if I do this, it will populate that, and if I do this, I'm curious to see if this actually will work. I think so, honestly. I think it will. So this is enabled, right? Yeah, it is. I think it will. Let's test it out. Scenes, initialize. I think it will open up. I think we'll call some errors messages. No? Nice. Actually, I was hoping that it would do that. 2 players. Create room. Let's create a random name. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just need to remove the background. I don't like. It's not that I don't like the background, but it's too noisy for the game. It needs, like, we need to create a better background UI or better background for the game. But this is starting to look like something. Let me put like on an iPhone. Yeah, I don't like that. See, like putting things above or below, it's really hard to get the perfect thing. For example, on a mobile screen, see, this is too big. This is too big, and we can't use that. Because we were considering like a big UI, but imagine a small UI. We need to decrease this in terms of sizing. The spacing is fine. See, but it causes issues, and it's really weird to have like the perfect fit for mobile devices. So let's do it. Room, UI, v2, player list, yeah. This will be 500, sorry, 400 actually, or 350. Let's see, how does that work? And in terms of sizing, if I decrease it to 300, honestly, it doesn't look that bad. I'll take it. Honestly, I'll take it because it decreases the size. Yeah, I decrease the size. If we need to increase it later, we will increase it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the background needs to be changed. I know. Let's do that now. I will just remove it because I don't like it. Multiplayer lobby. No, sorry, room. I really don't like it. So we need a camera, but we need we have a skybox. Let's do a solid color. Let's do something in the likings of purplish, colorful thing. Let's do this. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's better. I have a global light and lighting, and I think this is better because yeah. Let's see how this turns up. Like the colors, I know that will be there will be a lot of purplish colors. Player, 2 players, scratch room. Maybe it's too bright. Let's see. Let's change it. But I want to be like colorful. Yeah. Colorful and enjoyable color. Okay. I like it. I like this one. Okay. Okay. Initialize. Okay, let's see. And I think the color should be global, like this one is too dark for my liking. This one as well. So the colors need to be changed. Okay. For example, let's do a multiplayer game. Yeah, I like it. Now, maybe I'll push it up a bit, and then I will add like look, no. So what we need, oh yeah, okay, perfect. Push this up a bit, right? Maybe to here. Room name, I'll say. Yeah, room name, not that big, just, sorry, room name and code below. Room details. The details, what will be the details? Code name, sorry. The details, it doesn't matter, honestly. If you, I think the details doesn't matter, right? Yeah, I don't think so. So here will be the map, because if we put the name and the day, maybe like, for example, if we add game modes later down the line, we can put it here, like the game mode, for example, right? Yeah, and I think here you'll have it here, and then you'll have some spacing. Ready. I like it. Honestly, I like it. I like it. I rather this way, because it shows everything. Like the map, it will be implemented. We don't have the map yet. This part below, it will be like when you select a user, it will show their thing, and maybe we'll put like, let me, ready, okay, let me do something like this. Okay, let me put it here. Okay, let me grab this. No, I don't need it, but whatever. Okay, so the button will be, oh sorry, the button will be big, and then the line, sorry, and then the line will be here. And instead of having a button here saying select to select the ship, I think I will have it here. Yeah, that's the question. I don't need the rocket. We can do it in two ways. You either have the rocket and you choose while in the room, or we can do an alternative way to not have the rocket. You can select before joining the room. But I don't know if the players really... Yeah, that's the question. It's an hard question to answer. It's a really hard question to answer. Because if we don't have the rocket, the UI will be... we are kind of doing that. Maybe a texture. Do you think? So in a texture way, right? Something like that. Instead of doing... Yeah, but for example, you mentioned Mario Kart, but Mario Kart, what they do is basically you have a UI to select your character, and then you'll select in another screen you'll select the kart that you will be playing, like the configurations for your kart. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I will do the carousel for the maps, but for this, like, yeah, it will look way better if we add like a carousel way of selecting. But for that I need to screenshot. Hard questions. Because it's a design choice for the game. It's a... You mentioned really nice things actually. And now you made me think. Yeah. But for example, in this case, I'm using a live object in separate pages. Yeah. Actually, Mario has like four steps when you are going to play, right? You'll start, then you'll select your character, then you'll select your extras like kart, glider, and the other things. The other thing, I forgot the name. The wheels, sorry. And then you'll select the tournament and then select the map inside of the tournament, right? No, it's 2D. It's 2D. This game is 2D. So, yeah, it's actually... You brought up a really nice question. Yeah. Yeah, you will be able to do that. You will be able to do that. That's the thing. Like, I have... I don't know where my iPad is, but I have a lot of things, like, sketched up for you to customize your rocket. You'll be able to purchase, like, different types of the rocket body, like the propulsors, the engines, right? And then the color of the thing, and it will be randomized every day per player, So you'll be yeah. Yeah. We could go there to the NFTs. So yeah. But the NFTs will be something that the end user, if they don't want to have, like it's basically you will not need to connect anything. It will be done under the hood, and then if you want to convert to an NFT, you could get it, and it will not have any costs up front. So it will be using the game's currency. So yeah, I maybe watch a video card to give you ideas for UI. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I like this. I actually I like this. The only part that it's missing, it's this. Maybe if we shorten, like if we increase this part until here, maybe. But if we fill it up with the cards, nah, I don't like it. Maybe we'll do something like this. Let me draw. Like something like this. Sorry, something like this. Okay, and we'll do like a carousel. Like a carousel, right? But this will show you the things that you want. But for doing that, that's quite, like, for me, it's quite difficult because they will need to be generated. So, like right now it's a carousel, but you need to press a button to see the other one. Because they could be generated beforehand. And for that I need to take a texture, but that will, if I generate, for example, if I generate beforehand, what will happen is it will increase the file size of, no, maybe what I can, okay, so you want to have this thing like big, right? And you want to have the other rocket ship rendered here, and for example another here, right? So, are not pre-rendered, because I don't think, like, in terms of performance, like rendering 3 rocket ships, it doesn't cost you, I don't think it will cost you anything. It basically will need to have three cameras, and then those 3 cameras will be rendering 3 different rocket ships that you own. Everyone will own this and the big fat one. So most of the people will only see 2. Are only on swipe that will render. You need a texture behind the rocket. Just put the rocket and then off of the rocket, out the other rocket. Okay. I'm trying to understand what will be the ideas, because I like, and I thought, like, let me grab my iPad. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Let me turn on the iPad, so I can show you what I mean by the UI that I thought, because the UI, since it changed, Okay. Let me open up the design hub that I used. It's freeform. So guys, you'll see like I'm leaking stuff, but you'll get idea. You'll get idea. So it's basically this. This is the shop that I was thinking about. Like you'll have two things that you can buy daily and shuffle that will have some money costs, and then a customization menu for you to create. Like I was thinking of creating some type of prefab system, some slot systems that you like, the ships that you create that you like the most, right? Yeah, and I thought about like 3 or 4. I think 3 will be the maximum, or 4. Okay, 4. It's the right in between. So you'll customize your rocket ship, and then you'll go to play, and let me see if I can get it. I have didn't I draw that? Actually, no, I didn't draw that. But since we are here, and I think this is real time, let me see if it's real time. It's not connecting my pen. Okay. Perfect. Okay. It's perfect. So yeah, I like it. I woo. This is way better. Jeez. So basically we can do something like this, and for the multiplayer will be something like a list here, and room name. Sorry. Okay. So sorry. So this something. No. Like name goes, and then like the map. The map will be images, because the map is not changeable, right? But the characters, like player. Okay. Players. Can you see what I'm drawing? Yeah, you can. Nice. It will be swipeable. I put it the arrows, but this will be swipeable, left and right. And then we will need like a ready button in the middle. And the thing is, where, like, if we put a scroll, a swipeable rocket ship in here, sorry, if we put a swipeable rocket ship, I know I'm not a professional drawer, but it needs to be done. Yeah, right. It wouldn't, yeah, it wouldn't feel good in my opinion, unless you saw your other rocket ships, right? like in the background, scale down a bit and shown, and you scroll and it will increase the size, like smoothly increase the size and put in the middle. Or not. Is that a good way of thinking of the UI, or just rocket chips? I never done Unity animations for UI. I did, but I think I need to find some type of plugin to make it better, to make it smooth, to make it look great. So yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how will I put it. Like, because I honestly, for example, I don't like the button here, the select button. I think when you, I like the idea of seeing 3. Yeah, I think that will be either the best option or not, or just like a sorry, like a 2D texture, right? Or a 2D texture where the rocket ship is here. Yeah, whatever. It's really hard, actually. It's not not easy to think of a proper system. It's either a texture, or it doesn't have the selection for the rocket ship. And when you swipe, for example, here, when you swipe, you put swipe. When you swipe it makes it, sorry, scale and put in the, if I misspell, I'm sorry, but yeah, and you put it in the middle without the select button, because if you scroll it will be automatically selected. Do you think that showing other users rockets will matter? Do you like that idea or not? Like, when you select the user, because right now it works that way. If you select a user, it will show the user's rocket. Do you like that approach? You don't like it? It's a good thing to have, but I honestly I don't think it's a useful feature to know. I will just disable the others and show the user. Yeah, I think that way will work, and it will be rendered, because the rocket ships will be generated when you enter the game and when you select the users. So it almost everything will be generated in game, which will create, since it's not a lot of information, it doesn't create a lot of problems in terms of performance, from what I understand. But if we scale this up, it could cause some overhead in terms of performance. But I don't think as it is, it will cause anything. So, for example, let's stop this. Let's go to the UI. So, multiplayer. Room details in the middle. I don't like it. UI panel. Let's just create the panels, and I think it's getting late. It's 2 hours now. But let's just create the panels for now. Let's create like the, I will call it room details panel, because it is what it is, honestly. And then what we'll do is this, for example, this. Of course, I will do 32 and in here as well, 32 instead of 64. I think it needs to be the same size of the player list. So what I will do, 800. No, I don't like it. 900, 800, 800. Yeah. So 800, 0. I think this will be enough, honestly, for the image. Let me add another panel inside, and we'll call map panel, because this is where it will hold the map panel. Let's put 0 on the UI, right? 0. Yeah. 0. 800. No, like 400. No, 600. It needs to be kind of squarish. What's this size? 700. 800. 800? No. 600. 650. So there's some space if we go this way. It needs to have some space between. So yeah. Okay. Don't mind it. So my panel, I'll put 500. I want to put like 500 by 500. Sorry, 500 by 500, or 450. 450 by 450. No, 500. Yeah, 500 sounds better. And then we'll do like minus 64. No, do 600 by 600. And minus 16. 24? 24. And here will be a panel UI. The panel will show like the image, and below I will put like 0. I'll put it like 64, and I will increase to 500. I will increase to 500. Center it. I'll move it minus 32, minus 16. Yeah. I'll put the map name. Yeah. Or above, I don't know. I don't know yet. I know that we have space here, and what I will do is UI panel game mode. I will count now the game mode. Why not, right? Why not? 500, no, sorry, 600, and by 200, 100, 150, 100, 64, 32, 32. Yeah, I like it. Maybe the map name to the top, not sure yet, but yeah, I like it. Let me add the text. Game mode text. Six, 8, 16, 8. Uh, 64, 48, 52, 52. Yeah, I like it. What are your thoughts? Do you like it? I don't mind it actually. This is room. Room. It's not room details. It's room map and mode panel. I will add another UI panel. Room name and code panel. Let me see. I like it here, so let's increase it by a bit. UI panel, room name panel, and let's put at the top. Yeah, 500 by 120 and 8, sorry, minus 16. Okay. Room code, room name panel. Now let's add another panel. Room code panel. This one will be as well from the top, because it needs to be from the top or in the center actually. Yeah, let's do it in the center, because if we do both in the center, the width, it will, the other one is 500, so this one 300, 400, 400, 350, 350 with a size of 96. Yeah, I like it. And minus 26, minus 32. So the room name will be like a different color. This is just for the tests, but I will... okay. So let's remove this because I don't need it. I will add UI Text Mesh Pro, center, room name. Okay. Sorry. 16. 64. Bold, not bold. Bold, and I will put, instead of 64, I'll put 48. And change the letter font to this one. Maybe 64 now. Yeah, 54. 64, sorry. And let's copy, paste, put it here. 8, 8, 8, 8. Image. I just need an image to see. -64, and this one -64 minus 56. Yeah, basically it's the size of this. Yeah. Right? No, the size is 96. But the letter size should be significantly smaller. It could, yeah, it needs to be bold to be readable. And then this will be increased actually to 50, 64, 72, 72. Okay. We need another font, but 78, 86, 86. It's big. I like it. Now let's remove the background. Let's do something to the panel.
Johnny.
1 second. Okay. Okay, let's save it. Oh, I'm big. I'm big now. I didn't know. What? Okay, nice. I didn't know this shortcut. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like it. It's way better. Jesus. What I will do is just move this up a bit. Okay, let's see the full device. Honestly. And then we have enough space for the rocket ship. And also we need where should be where it should be the ready button? In the middle here, or like, I don't know, here, here, here. I think in the middle it's the best place. UI panel. Buttons panel. Supposedly the center is here. So if we can do something like this. Okay. And the button panels will be below. Okay. And then we'll have, actually, let me grab it. It's like I will need to have two buttons. The ready, ready play panel. It needs to be centered. 0 200, no, 100, and by, yeah, it could be 200, whatever. Let me grab them. I'm not sure how I will do the play buttons yet. 0 0. But for now, this will be the play buttons. For now. Yeah. I think I will increase it in size like 600 by 128. 128 plus 128 plus 16, 144. Yeah. Plus 32, 160, yeah, 160. Yeah. It's better. Yeah, now let's configure everything. Honestly, what I will do is clone this, hide this. I will hide this because it will contain the old version, and this version will only contain the new thing. So let's lock and let's change. This data, for example, this data will not be important because it will now show on the player, so we don't need a special UI here showing the player's selected details. So yeah. Room name, I will change to room name, right? Room code. Okay, I'll change the names of this. Room name text. Room code text. So when configuring the room UI, yeah, it looks way better. The ready ready and play button, player list, the prefab, player data panel. Yeah, we won't have that because we don't need it, honestly. And the map name, we still don't have it. But yeah, I really like it. We just need the spaceship panel that will be like above it, and you could swipe it. Still haven't done anything related to swipe, so I'll need to off camera learn about it. But I like it. I honestly like it. Let's see how it turns out. Let's save it. Yeah, of course. So, what are your thoughts? The background needs to be darker because the font colors are white, so it's kind of not readable, honestly. But besides that, I like it. In terms of structure of the UI, I like it. Yeah, it's... Let me press play. I can't change it. What happened? Did I add... maybe I need some logic for that? Let me see. Okay. Also the game UI. The game is quite different from... Yeah. Like, I really want to fix this. You should be able to go below this. And yeah, we already have like a things collected. This above is your ammo to shoot enemies. See, you have a loading thing here in front of your ship. It's not visible. Maybe it's visible when you are playing, but we are seeing this from a weird perspective, right? Yeah, like, I don't like this. It's really weird. I need to fix it. I like, it's... Yeah, it's the camera behavior. I think I configured it wrong. It shouldn't be like the camera behavior. No, it should be the camera behavior, but I think I configured in a way that it's the player's behavior to go to the boundaries. Oh my god. I think I know what I messed up. It should be the camera's behavior, because from what I know, let me put it here. Let's start another run. Okay. Camera. See, the camera as a test script. Let's see on the scene. Or do the player have a camera? No, the player doesn't have a camera. But I think the player forces you, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's pause for a second. And I think player camera. Yeah, exactly. Like it forces you. And what I did wrong is, let me player camera, player movement. I think, yeah, I think, yeah. This logic should be also implemented in the camera. Oh gosh. This is these are the boundaries, and I think it should be dynamic, but I will I'll do it static. And I have to go, but let's see. If I'm not the owner, return. If I'm the owner, do this. Okay. Okay, let's create a function. Private void handle camera boundaries. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I don't know if this is correct. Maybe it is. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Let's give it a shot. And I think I will end the stream here. After this. What's this? What's this button? Create a thing, add a marker, chair. Okay. Let's see. I'm interested in the in the boundaries. Let me see the logic. Like, you should be able to do something like the player should be able to move even if the boundaries are here, then the camera should be here, right? Yeah, I'm changing the object, I'm not changing the correct thing. Oh well. So I need to know the size of the camera. No, I can actually I can get the transform position. Not the camera transform. Please don't fuck this up. I know this is multiplayer, but don't fuck this up. I have the player transform position, and if the transform position if the player position is okay, it's okay, let's see if it's below the minimum, like minus something, right? Minus 26. If the position is minus minus 26, or I'll put like 21. Thank you, Realistic Border RP. Welcome. By the way, welcome to the live stream. So let's see. I don't think it will work the way that I intend it to work, because I don't want to put the player constraint. I want to put the camera constraint, but and it shouldn't be the main. Yeah. Yeah, don't care. It should work this way. Enter this variable. No, it doesn't need it. Thank you. I can. I teach while I code. At least I try. At least I try to teach while I code. I try to explain everything that I do while I'm doing it. So on the next live stream, 2 days from now, by the way, we'll be doing the same thing. Continuing the game work, you'll be able to understand what I will be doing. Like in this scenario, I'm trying to get like the transform position of the player. This is the player, because this script is in the player object. So it gets the transform position, the position of the object, so you know where the player is, and you have the reference to the main camera that you'll be moving around the camera, like controlling the camera. And what I'm doing is trying to set up some boundaries, at least left and right now, for you to be able to... Yeah, me and my girlfriend, we made the game together. She designed the art. Oh, it's way better. I know it's not what I like, but oh, it works. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I like it. Whew. I know it has this snappy thing. But I like it. You can go to the borders. Nice. Let me see the other one. See, I don't like this snappy thing. So what I will do is basically the same thing that we have here. But okay, like so it's not transform position, but like we will lerp the main camera transform position plus not plus, because I'm setting the position. So it's just this. So if we set the position, and we don't need to add the position, okay, in here, we just do this. And then the lerp function will work, and I think it will lerp to the right place. Okay. Have a nice lunch, dinner, whatever. So I will do this, I will do this, and I will do this. And then I'll add the last part here, here, and here. And I will fix the code. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I think now the movement, it will be fixed, honestly. But I still need to rearrange the min and the maximum. I think the min is like, I will put, I don't know, like 3. And here I will put like 8. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe the values are like spot on, but I don't know. I hope that it works. Honestly. It's like trial and error. That's all I do. Trial and error. Always, 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 always. Play. Perfect. Oh, way smooth. Way smoother. Right? Now you can't get to the border, but it's way smoother. For example, what I will do is I'll add a conditional statement. Yeah, this should be added as well, but yeah, the most important part, in my opinion, is the transform position should be transform position dot x should be higher than the max. Actually, the x should be higher than the min and less than the max. Yeah. This is the right code. Only if this happens, it will run. Unless else, the else statement, it's the else statement, because if it goes above, you don't need to run it. That's my personal take. And I'm lerping, and I know I'm lerping, and I will do like whatever 0 and 6. I don't know if this is even correct or not, but yeah, sure. Oh, and this should be dynamic depending on the map boundaries. That should be set when creating a map, because we need to have we want to have a lot of maps. Maybe some maps are wider, some maps are smaller. Sorry. Yeah, let's just test this, and I think we made good progress. I don't know what. Why it's showing? Really? It's not censoring the. If it's different than null, then the main camera dot position should be equals to the transform dot position. Yeah. Else, I'll create a method private void find camera. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like this. If it finds the camera, it should set the camera. If it should set the player's position. Oh, and I'm pleasant with a new multiplayer UI. I like it, honestly. I rather this one. It's way cleaner. Okay, it starts on the border. So you can go to the border. You can't still go to the bottom and to the top. But it's way better. Let me see if this is correct in terms of boundaries. I don't think it is. But for example, the player position, it's -3, right? And you should be able to go further to the right. I like the find camera, honestly, it works. If the transform.x it's higher than the maximum, yeah, but the position was not higher than that. If the transform, basically it needs to be between yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I will put -3, and if I go out of bounds, like, let's put 8. Like, you should be able to go further than that, because if the transform position.x is higher and the transform.x is lower, so it's between two values, like switch the min x to 50, or sorry, 21, and -21 and +21. So if it's between the position, it should enter the first part, and then the y needs to be between x -3 and 8 for it to run. And I think it was, don't know. And then we lerp the position. If it's higher than that, we lerp the position max. If it's higher, it will go to the max. If it's the min, yeah, it's correct. The logic seems right. Let's see. Let's test before I go. I'm liking it. Minus 15 in the X. But the player is minus 10, minus 3. Is the player minus 3? So. Oh. But if it's, sorry, if it's minus 3, it won't work. So I need basically two things. I need the boundaries and I need the setters, because I can go below that, right? And if I set it to minus, like to 0, I should be able to go to minus 6. Yeah. Yeah, I know what the problem is. Okay. Distance space X. That's like, if I go to 0, I'll say, sorry, minus 2, I'll say like for F, and for distance, no, sorry, distance Y, it's 4, 6. 11 minus 4, it's 10, 9, 8. Yeah, 8? No, 7. And then I think it's 4. I'll do 4. No, it's like 6. So the transform position. I think it's either plus or minus. I think it's minus. And here it's plus. And I think here it's... It needs to be divided, but Jesus, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because the boundaries are like minus 26. Shit. So let's put the real values. 11 minus 6. In here it's not minus, it's plus. Now it's minus, and plus. Then this is supposedly to the right, because it will be set to the maximum value. Let's test. Sorry, I really need to go. Thank you all for watching and being here with me. Really thank you. I'm just showing you the latest thing that we accomplished. Let's see how it turns out. If my code expertise are correct or not. This is okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can be close to the ground, but not actually to the ground. Sorry. And if we do this, almost there, because you'll be able to move, but in this direction. I think I need to increase the values like 7, 5. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. I had a great time. A lot of great suggestions, honestly. Yeah, it was fun. On Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday. Wednesday is tomorrow or Thursday. I never know the days of the week. I always switch them. But yeah, like 2 days from now, I'll do another stream. Same thing. We will continue the development of the game, and hopefully, by the end of the week, we have something that's playable in terms of status. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday is tomorrow, then it's Thursday. So on Thursday I will be streaming. So I think as I don't know if I will be streaming on this channel or in another channel or in both. I think it's possible to stream on both at the same time. On the Crazy Tech Studio channel as well. Maybe I'll stream on both. Yeah, but the thing is that we are making some progress on the game, and I'm liking it. The code still needs some revision because it's kind of spaghetti, in my opinion. The boundary system. Hey Scott. Have a nice lunch break, I think. So yeah, as we are right now, I think we are making nice progress towards the goal of not finishing up the game, but making it into a great state. We made some UI adjustments that I am pleased. You saw some sneak peeks of what will come to the game, like the rocket ship building and shop that will integrate NFTs. Not sure how yet, but it will be something that the user will not need to know about NFTs. But on the Chase Me to the Moon website, we will have something that will allow you to collect your NFTs. So yeah, but that's future planning. That's something that we have considered, not fully on stone, because that will require some work, a lot of work to achieve that goal. And the main goal right now is to have something that we can ship to the Play Store and App Store. so we can play together, we can test the game and have fun. And maybe in a stream we can all of us, we can play together and brute force it and test it and do whatever we want. Maybe next week. So if we achieve in 2 days, like 2 days from now, if we on the next stream, if we achieve a state that I'm pleased, I will build and ship the game, and most likely I will publish it even in an alpha phase, so everyone can playtest it. I think the alpha phase will be good to test the new UI, even without the buttons, without the icon buttons, with just letters, because I think it will provide a better UI, user experience as well. We will still need to improve the single player part. It will be changed now, since we will have multiple maps. It will have a map screen that the same thing that we will build for the multiplayer part, swappable. And yeah, I think that's it. We are making progress towards the end goal of this game, that is to be published, and hopefully by the end of the month we can have a great time together. So again, thank you for watching, everyone, and have a nice day. Bye.